talked about that. He's a Ryan.
It's time for conversations. Who? What? How? Why?
Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me. Or better yet, mind your business and stop minding mine.
What will be today's conversation? Understanding viewpoints, educating, and stimulating discussions. It's time to connect to T-Horne, your host. It's time for conversations.
There you go. What's good, everybody? Once again, it is your boy T-Horne da Uncool, which is your favorite podcast, Conversations with T-Horne da Uncool. You guys know who I am, but at the same time, I couldn't do this podcast. I bring an honor to my co-host, She Green, to bring her on the screen if we could.
Hi.
She Green is in this place, y'all. I gotta give props to She Green because She Green just did something special for me this past week, and she put me on the TikTok. And ever since I've been on TikTok, I've been having fun with it. I have. Matter of fact, I'm doing something I've never done before for the podcast. I actually have TikTok streaming live right now. So for those of you watching on Facebook, those of you watching on YouTube, we're doing random questions, random answers. If you have a question, be prepared to send it in. And you guys watching on TikTok, if you got something you want to say, I'm gonna be checking back with you guys to answer random questions too. But before we get started, I want to talk about something. So, I've been doing some thinking, Michelle. Should I just call you She Green? You want to know your first name on the podcast?
You call me whatever. I got about 10 nicknames.
So, I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been talking with the producer and stuff like that, and I talked to you a little bit about it. But I want to change the route of the podcast. Conversations with T-Horne is a good concept, and it's going up to June 6th. June 6th is going to be the last episode of Conversations with T-Horne. But I want to take a whole new run. Reason being is because within this past year, I've been, trying out different things, seeing what works for the podcast, seeing what my viewers like, seeing what works with my personality, who I am, and everything. Because you even remember when I first started the podcast, you weren't on it. But then we had you on, and it's like, that caused a whole new dynamic to the podcast. So glad to have you on. But I think the reason I want to change the podcast because with me working with kids and me seeing how things go in the community and stuff like that and everything, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the community, in our city, in our nation that don't get attention.
Right.
So I want to start out fresh on August 5th, I believe. Yeah, August 5th will be the first episode. And we change it from Conversations with T-Horne to Beat the Block with T-Horne da Uncool. And co-host She Green. I'm going to make sure you get all the props you can get. We got somebody on TikTok answering. That's Monty April. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Go ahead and hit that phone tap with them likes. I'm trying to get all the likes I can, y'all. TikTok is really doing some great things for me. But let me explain the whole Beat the Block thing with T-Horne da Uncool. So the reason why the title's changed. First and foremost, the Conversation with T-Horne, I was doing my research and I realized a lot of podcasts start with conversations with so-and-so. Conversations with whatchamacallit. Conversations. And I wanted the way to tear myself away from the generic name of the podcast, but also do something different. Beat the Block can mean so many things. Beat the Block can mean getting out in the streets. Beat the Block could be beating out a block in your mind, like having writer's block, or you can't write a song, or can't do some artwork, or can't work on a project. And Beat the Block could just be vibing with the beat, vibing with the rhythm, wherever it goes. So when I heard the phrase Beat the Block, I was like, that's perfect for what I want to do, because of the simple fact that I want to get out into the community and bring attention where it needs to be. so much attention goes toward social media and music, and not all social media music are bad, but a lot of it goes toward the negative stuff. So there's a lot of happening in the community. Like there are artists who need their music heard. There are community activists who are doing stuff in the community. There are businesses that are starting. There's a whole plethora of things that people aren't paying attention to because they don't have the outlet to promote their stuff. Mm-hmm. So the Beat the Block is going to be, I'm getting out in the city and I'm just bringing attention to people who ain't getting the attention they're supposed to get. You feel me?
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Like, honestly, I need to make Michelle a guest. Because Michelle be doing so much.
I'm always running. Always running.
Oh, let me shout out some people on TikTok real quick. William Levant. That's my boy, y'all. William Levant. He's a good friend. Supported me a lot in the past when I was doing gospel hip hop and everything. So shout out to William Levant on TikTok Live. Also, Everett JJ, thank you for joining. And we got a question.
Yes. Answers.
Okay. All right. Good question. When is your next music project coming out? I'm pretty sure that William Levant just came on TikTok. I'm pretty sure he want to ask the same question. He asked me, "You want me to work on some more music?" All right. So can I explain the whole process before I get into the question? All right. So everybody knows I started out as a gospel hip hop artist. I grew up in the church. I was a pastor's son. I was devout. Like I was as goody two shoes as righteous as it could get.
No, not you.
Yeah. I got a little crazy, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So, but I always want to be able to reach. So that wasn't your question. Oh, I'm sorry. I got William Levant being smart on TikTok. Well, you sending the question too, William, so I can answer your question, sir. But the reason why I wanted to separate from gospel hip hop is because I didn't want to reach just people that was in the church. You know what I'm saying? I had this this motto in my head, or this thought in my head that I call it lights, walls, and mirrors. Right? Now I need to make a song based off that too. But it's called lights, walls, and mirrors because I feel like people in the church had this light inside of them, right? And they're shining this light inside the church. But it's like the church walls are just, and the light just reflecting back on the people in the church. But if we're talking about the way Jesus Christ worked, Jesus Christ was out there in the streets, out there being a bridge in the gap, out there fitting in with the people who the traditional Christian folk will write off. All the drug dealers and all the prostitutes and all the homosexuals and anybody who's doing anything that is stereotypically religiously wrong. Jesus was hanging with them people, and Jesus was among them. You know what I'm saying? He was among them, but he wasn't of them.
Right.
I always want my music to be so. With more understanding and more study of my own, I decided to step away from the whole thing with gospel and take a break. So to answer the question with music, I promise before the end of this year, I'm gonna have a project going. I've been working on some stuff right now in secret that I play with a little bit, that I back off, and I play with a little bit, and I back off. But if things work out the way they're supposed to work out, by the end of this year, I should have a new project. But it's not gonna be a strictly gospel project. It may have gospel songs on it, but it's gonna be real because I'm not the same dude I was when I was doing Christian hip hop. I'm totally different. But it's gonna be more real life music, more spiritual music, more of this nigga really understand and trying to get to everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. As you should.
Yeah. So that's the answer to that question. With that being said, that's another reason why Beat the Block is so important too, because you get to get in the streets and talk to people and see, where people's mindsets at and what's gonna reach the people and stuff like that and everything. I'm sorry, I'm rambling again, Michelle. You gotta stop me.
No, you were answering the question.
Before that, I can sit there and talk for this whole hour and everything. You got any questions regarding Beat the Block? I know I just introduced the topic to you. You got any questions regarding it or anything you want to know as far as your role or anything like that?
No, I don't have any questions. I think the direction that you are taking the podcast is an excellent idea. I love the concept of giving other artists an opportunity, a platform to showcase, to get their name out there, more exposure. So I love it. I love it. I'm absolutely 100% in support of it. So
shout out to Lurleen Harrison, who just said that comment saying it was awesome. I don't know if she's talking about the music. I don't know if she's talking about the podcast. But either way, we appreciate your support. We definitely do. Do. And she is hitting from Facebook. So we got Facebook, we got YouTube, and we got TikTok. And TikTok is just giving me a lot of likes. I want some questions. You know what I'm saying? I see I appreciate the 4,800 likes, but I need some questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run my mouth the whole time. But in order to run my mouth, I need to answer some questions. Yeah. I know my producer in the back, she got some people coming with some questions too. So anything to throw them on the screen, I'm ready for it. Okay, hold on. I might have another question coming from text. Like I can tell who texted me. Somebody just texted me and said, "How much money are you making with this podcast?"
He's already wealthy. He's already wealthy.
I don't know if I want to answer that question.
Yeah, he making it rain with this podcast.
Oh my God. Shout out to Rocco 1981 me for joining the live. And if you're on TikTok, go ahead and share it so more people can watch, more people can join. Appreciate y'all. William Levant. Oh, he's responding to my comment just now about making the money. He talking about he almost cursed. Let me.
Oh my God.
Because I think he got an idea of how this thing really goes.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it. At all. We working though. We working to get there.
Right.
We are working to get there. Let's see. Nah, because he getting crunk talking because who pockets they supposed to be counting? Thank you, William, for your support. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I said I answer any question. Well, almost any question. So I'm gonna entertain it. Dexter Burger 420. Thank you for joining. What was that question? I seen the question pop up. There's something about you, Michelle. Does She Green accept Section 8 for housing? That's a question for you. Yep, trying to get you talking. Go ahead. You got
it. At this time, no. I've only heard of one case where Section 8 actually allows a person to reside in a rooming house. Right now, I've never had anybody who was on Section 8 who's rented from me at all. All of my people are, they come from other organizations. They're referred from Lutheran services or, just everywhere. I have ex-felons. I have mental health resource clients. I have adults with disabilities clients. Just regular working class people, but I've never had any Section 8 people before. I don't rent the whole house. Now, I have had people who have Section 8 vouchers who have inquired about renting from me, but they want a whole house. So, let's face facts. Me renting the whole house is not as lucrative as me renting, room by room. So that's not something that I would ever consider doing, not renting the whole house. So,
but let's not shortchange what you do, Michelle, because I know what you do. Everybody from hearing you on this podcast, everybody probably just think, oh, she got rooming houses, and she probably just renting them out to people. That's not really that's what you do, but that's really not what you do, because the simple fact that you actually help people out. I know for a fact you go above and beyond to help families and help people in need to get back on their feet. I'm a prime example.
Yeah, when my tenants, when they actually graduate, I call it graduate, from living in my rooming house and they get their own apartment or they move into their own house. I actually just had 2 tenants finally move into their own apartments. I let them take the whole contents of their room. I let them take the bed. I let them take the the nightstand, the dresser, the TV. I let them take all of their furnishings so that they can get started in their new place. So I celebrate my tenants when they're able to move on and, get their own place, because living in a rooming house really is just a stepping stone. So, yeah.
Indeed it is. So we got another question, and that's from Lurlane Harrison, who gave that compliment earlier. It says, is your dedication to the music or outreach? Oh, good question.
Yes.
Good question. Before I answer that question, let me shout out Mike Grubbs 95 and Is Mike for joining the live on TikTok. Make sure y'all send them hearts, and follow me on TikTok. Follow She Green too. I think it's One She Defined Us or something like that. I don't know what's
It's One She Green.
Hey, I remember something you haven't understand. She the finest.
It's like she the baddest. She the baddest.
There you go. She the baddest. So yeah. She the Is it she the baddest or is it She Green? Which one?
It's under one, the number one, She Green.
One She Green. So look her up and follow her on TikTok too. She is hilarious. All right. So to answer the question, so I say it's more than outreach. It's always been the outreach, because, like I said, I grew up goody two shoes. I mean, I really did. Like, I know you met me after all the bad stuff, and to this day, I can say I'm not cookie cutter clean. I do a lot of crazy stuff that most people look at like, you supposed to be saved, you supposed to be a pastor's kid. You gotta let that stuff go a long time ago.
Yeah,
not the cool stuff, but you know what I mean. The mind thing. Yeah. But it's always been the outreach. Because I know for a fact that even though I do rap, and even though I got an ear for music, I don't do it to get big like these superstars. I always want to send a message to people or something. I always want to be relatable to the people, because my heart has always been for people. So if I could use my music, to help with that and put people in a positive mind frame, put people in a positive light, get them out of their negative mindset, let them see the silver lining situations, I'll do that. For some people, that may be bring them to God. For some people, that may be relating to the situation they're in. For some people, that may be me being transparent with my life and let you see how I've overcome, so you can understand that you can overcome too. You know what I mean? And now that I have new insight on everything regarding life, now it's going to be a little more down to earth, because I can say this with all honesty. When I first started doing Christian hip hop, it was prophesied to me in church at 15. This is what I would do. They said, you're going to make music, you're going to minister to people, but the way you minister to people will be in a different way from everybody else. A lot of people call it unorthodox. A lot of people call it ungodly. A lot of people call it the church. But what you're doing is going to be God's work. Right. And the people, other churches, not going to be able to see it, but you're going to know that's what God calls you to do. So I ran with that and started doing gospel outreach and stuff like that. But I said that to say at 15, being raised up in the church and everything, I had never been through nothing. Like, I was in the church being good, trying to do the right thing all the time. I had never been through no heartbreak. I had never had sex. I was a virgin, so I was 18 years old. I had never been through no baby mama drama. I had never been in no streets. I had never been none of that stuff. All right. No, really negative. I had two parents in the home. My parents, kept me, really grounded and stuff like that and everything. I had like a cookie cutter, Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type family upbringing. Right. So when I got on my own, I started doing everything from drinking, sex, smoking, being out in the clubs, which ain't nothing wrong with all that
typical
stuff.
Teenager stuff. Typical.
No, this was after teenager. This was like, I was a very good teenager. What the hell was I?
No excuse. No excuse.
This is carried on from grown to probably now. But
you went into overtime with it.
Right. I'm catching up. Everybody else had their young 20s and teenage years. I'm catching up right now. But I had never been through nothing in life. I never experienced nothing. Never really had no hard or bad times. I got homeless. You know, I got to the point where, I had baby mama drama because everybody know I got kids. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But it wasn't just leaving home either thing. I mean, it was more like I never experienced life because my parents have protected me so well, and I don't shame them for that. They were good parents, but when I got there on my own, I was really doing some crazy stuff to the point. My mindset now, a lot of people in the Christian community be like, "You ain't living right still." But once I went through that stuff, and I'm still going through this stuff, now I can relate to people better. Now I can talk to the people who on drugs, I did dabble with some drugs, you know what I'm saying? I can talk to people who then struggle with, sex and stuff like that, issues I struggle with that, you know what I'm saying? Talk to people about baby mama drama, you know what I'm saying, this and that. You can't relate with people until you're going through what they're going through.
Facts.
And now I feel like now that I've gone through stuff, and I'm still going through some stuff, I feel like the music and the album should be more powerful because now we're on the same level. I'm not that preacher dude in church that's like, oh, bro, it's going to get better. Just trust in God and saying the generic, saying the generic stuff. And no shade to the church and nothing like that and everything. But I got a song I'm working on right now. And one of the verses I say is, they tell me, I'm not going to say a verse. I'm paraphrasing. I want y'all to hear the verse because the verse, it got a rhyme and stuff like that. So I want y'all to hear it. Y'all hear it when the song come out. But it talks about, they want me to come back to the church, but I don't want no pats on the back. I don't want no prayers. I don't want no generic words. If you're going to help me, really help me. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
You can't answer to my problem without saying, oh, just trust in God.
Right.
In my hand. If I need some food, give me some food to eat. If I need some clothes, give me some clothes. Don't just tell me to trust in God and go on your way.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So it's like, what does that look like?
Right, you know what I'm saying? If God sent you to talk to me, God should have sent you to help me in my situation too. And a lot of times, prayers and words don't help. So now I've gone through, I see things in a new light, and I'm hoping my music and my outreach, as we're saying it, can be a better benefit. Now that's more down to earth and grounded and can relate to people a little better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lillian. Appreciate it. Shoes VR, thank you for joining the TikTok. Betty, thank you for joining the TikTok. Betty said it's a lot boring. It's okay, Betty.
We appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate the feedback, but go ahead and send some hearts to this boring podcast. Maybe we'll get better if you send some hearts and stuff like that. There you go. All right. It's all good. But see, what else? Other questions do we have? Do we have any other questions? Let me go and scroll a little bit and see. I make sure I ain't miss anything. Hold on. Mike Grubbs under 5. Thank you for joining. Trying to shout out anybody who I might have missed. Because I don't miss nobody. I don't get everybody love and everybody roses. Rue Smart. Thank you, Rue. Kiana 005. Okay, people are watching up. People are giving us love and everything. So we appreciate that and everything. Okay. Shout out to the Jericho Broadcast Network for joining us tonight. Oh, they got us on there. Okay, Jericho. We appreciate it, Jericho Broadcast Network. Okay, so I got another question. Okay, man. Thank you, Darlene Harrison. Thank you for your prayers. That's kind of cliche now that I said I ain't want no prayers, huh? I didn't mean it in that way. Lisa Wilson, thank you for joining us tonight. If you have a question, we are answering random questions. Appreciate it. Okay, somebody asked, what is the end game for you, T-Horne? What you gonna play to do your podcast and music? Yeah, hold on, I got another message too. Hold on, let me check out all of them. Hold on. Yeah, okay, the end game. Long story short, I just want to help people and take care of my family. That's it. I have kids. I have a beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? I have dreams, goals, and aspirations. But the main thing is just to be comfortable in life, help people, be a benefit. I don't want no fame. I don't want no big, super giant house, no 1,000 cars. I just want to be comfortable. For real, I just want to be comfortable, take care of my family, and make an impact on this world. I feel like if I die and hadn't made some kind of impact, positive impact on this world, then there's no point in me living. I had a worthless life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, my struggles and everything, my transparency with my struggles should be something that can relate to somebody else and make a benefit. Because we all go through stuff, but we all can overcome at the same time. So, you know, that's why I'm here. Michelle, what about you? Let me ask you. I'm taking over. What's your end game?
My end game is to make rent affordable all throughout the state of Florida.
Okay.
I want to take over other territories. I want to go statewide.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So when you pass on that cheap rent, you get houses, make sure you keep me in mind, okay?
I will. You know I will.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We getting close to the break time mark. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll be answering my questions. May have a guest, may not have a guest. Either way, the show may go on. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna have another good time. It's an overall good time with conversations with T-Horne da Uncool, and we will be back.
If you or someone you know needs help coping with depression, anxiety, or PTSD, overcoming low self-esteem, or managing major life transitions, we invite you to schedule a free consultation call for telehealth clients. Shekinah Downs, licensed clinical social worker, is now accepting new telehealth clients in the office too. Schedule a free consultation by calling 386-385-4483. That's 386-385-4483 in the brand new Daytona Beach office as well. 50 to 60 minute individual therapy sessions and a variety of insurance plans are accepted. Couples therapy and coaching is coming soon. We invite you to log on to cjaqis.com. Schedule a free consultation by calling 386-385-4483. That's 386-385-4483. A conversation with Mama.
Many will come on this segment and they will come because they need to have a conversation with their mama.
Amen.
A Conversation with Mama is a series of episodes that discuss different topics that are important to you. Standing on God's Word and the Scripture as found in Proverbs 31:26. Now it's time for today's episode of A Conversation with Mama. Sundays at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Living with anxiety and depression can feel like you're drowning. Come join a tribe that will help you press through parenthood and life. maternalmattersfavored.org, mmfavored.org. We can help you put the pieces together. Audiobooks, flyers, commercials, and more. NGB Productions on Facebook.
I need random. Oh, sorry, I'm back. You gotta excuse me, guys. I'm talking to the people on TikTok because they're giving me random questions to ask for this podcast. I got some coming in. I do got some coming in, and they're more towards the podcast and the TikTok and this and that and everything. But we won't ask them, but ask them. I'm asking that you guys are watching. Go ahead and send your questions in. I have questions coming in TikTok, but my Facebook and YouTube viewers, I can send questions in too. Can you bring She Green back on the screen if she ready? Is she back? Hey. So we got Jackson World. Thank you for tuning in. Send me a random question, brother. I got roses coming in, I got lights coming in. People really showing love on TikTok. Besides that one girl who said the live was and the thing was boring, but we're gonna talk about her. So I do have a question from William Levant. So before I ask this question, let me give y'all the history. So I'm a dad and a husband now, and I work a full-time job. So I haven't been able to be the person I was back in my 20s or early 30s. But I used to be really big into fitness, like so big. I was really big. Like, I had my personal training certification. I was training people to help them lose weight, all that stuff. I was really into it. Now, if I run 5 steps, I'm about to have an asthma attack. But
Stop it. Stop it.
I got to get back to it. But I said that to say this. William Levant asked on my TikTok or podcast, will there be fitness content and help people get in shape and workout content? So I'm going to answer that question kind of like hesitantly, because I think that would be great to do overall, because it'll help me get back into shape and stuff like that, like I was once before. It'll help me stay consistent, especially having viewers, watch and go through the journey with me and motivate me on, also motivate themselves. But I gotta be real, y'all. I'm like 30, 37 now, and it's hard. It's harder than it used to be.
Yeah. Man, boobs ain't kicked in yet.
Yeah. It be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Got man boobs this week. Got pics this week.
No. No.
Yes. Man, it used to be, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it used to be. I was so big. My baby on the line. Hey, baby. She watched.
Hey,
Cassandra watch every show. Every show. We love her so much. My baby watch every show. We appreciate it. And she been out saying nothing about the man boobs. But but it used to be so crazy when I was younger. I used to feel myself getting out of shape and stuff. And I used to just snap on the ground. Oh my God. And I got Harris on here laughing. Harris. My coworker Harris laughing. So let me tell y'all. That when I was doing personal training, you know what I'm saying? I used to be feeling myself get out of shape. Used to hop on the ground, do like 50 push-ups, you know what I'm saying? And pop back up and be oof. And it lasts for a long time. Now, it's like 2 weeks to get rid of it.
Man, 2 weeks, that's it?
Yeah, for me, yeah, cause my body snap back. My body does snap back. That's be easy. That's be lazy. Now, shout out to my coworker Mason Harris, because he actually, he real big on that workout stuff. Like, he competes in competitions, stuff like that and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The man really is an inspiration, you know what I'm saying? I went to the gym with him one time, and I didn't know I was sick and out of shape. And I almost died.
You left there in the ambulance?
No. He just looked at me at the gym. We had started working out, and I instantly was losing my breath. I didn't know I was sick, but amazingly out of shape in a while. He was looking at me with disappointment. So I was like, dang, bro. Dang.
Wow.
It's an experience I will never forget. Oh, we got another question came in. What do you know about these 100 men versus a gorilla? Hold on. Who else? We got Y Slimer. They be have some crazy names on TikTok, I swear. Y Slimer or Y Slammer. But thank you for joining. I didn't mean to chop your name, but thank you for joining. And thank y'all for the likes. 5,200 likes. Got a lot of views. Appreciate it. So, 100 men versus the gorilla. So, I'm actually very intrigued with this concept.
Oh. I don't even know where this started from, but I tell you what, all of the memes and stuff are hilarious, man.
Mm-hmm. So, I was on another podcast last week called Struggle Mills. Struggle Mills has asked me to come be on that podcast from time to time to help talk about stuff like nerd stuff, stuff on social media, movies, video games, all that fun. It's a fun podcast. I enjoyed it last week. But one of the concepts that came up was this 100 man versus the gorilla. And it was funny because the main host told all of us to come up with scenarios about how we would set up our teams to go the 100 man versus the gorilla.
Mm-mm.
The first dude, his name is Royal. Royal was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna separate it into 4 groups, 25, and I'm gonna have my fast dudes doing this. Then I'm gonna have my strong dudes. Then my psychotic killer dudes. Then I'm gonna have all this stuff. Then when that came to mine, I was like, yeah, I like that concept of 25, 25, 25, 25, you know what I'm saying? But I would take it a step further. I would have fast dudes, you know what I'm saying, to tire the gorilla out, you know what I'm saying, this and that. Of course they're gonna die, but still they're gonna tire the gorilla out. This is because, listen, I went into this with the concept, because the thing is, you have to be in the team also. So first of all, I'm number 100. I'm letting you know right now. I'm number 1.
You know what? Not the last one. Not the last one to die.
No. Because I need to see how this go with the other 99. Because when it get to me, I can make a decision about what I'm gonna do with myself. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna fight? Or am I gonna join forces and be this gorilla BIT? You're not gonna finish that, but
you wrong for that.
With that being said, the fast dudes, the strong dudes, and the psychotic dudes, I can understand that. But my last 25, they was like, I was smart, because my last 25 gonna be them Crocodile Dundee type dudes like Steve Irwin and Crocodile
Oh my God.
I whisper, I need somebody that can relate to this gorilla. So if he's not tired, we can try to, negotiate with this man to come to some kind of truce, because he can be mad for the first 75. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take more than one person to talk to him. And hopefully by the time he get to around 90-something, he been calmed down enough. So when he get to me, I can be like, bro, see, all that wasn't even necessary, bro. I'm not even here to fight you. I was just watching. I was really cheering for you the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. That's wild.
But what's your concept with the 100 man versus gorilla? Apparently, you think it's stupid.
Absolutely. As probably most women, like, I don't even know where that even started from. It's like, so crazy. Gorillas, I mean, look at the muscle mass on them, and they don't even eat meat. Like, what?
I don't know, Michelle. Shout out to I Am Nicole Murphy for joining on TikTok. Appreciate you. But I don't know, because I just recently went to Jacksonville Zoo with a couple of students of mine. I wasn't impressed by the gorillas I saw. I was not impressed. I was like sitting there literally looking at the gorilla and thinking, I might be able to take him.
You know? It's not a good example. No.
I think that was a girl gorilla. That's the thing. It was
It's too hot in Florida. The gorillas be hiding from the sun.
The gorilla I seen, I can take it. Then my homeboy was like, are you fighting Amy from Congo? Or are you fighting Kerchak from Tarzan? You know
oh my God. It's about Amy. Amy gonna communicate.
Let's see. Hold on. What did Harris say? 100 women versus 1 gorilla. How would you act and coordinate? 100 women. Does 100 women take on one gorilla, Michelle, you think? I don't know.
I'm gonna outrun all of them.
You out?
Yeah. My track days gonna kick in. That 440.
Money was on the table though. Whatever good amount of money was on the table, and you ain't gotta kill the girl. You just gotta subdue it. Would you partake?
No. No. No, because I'm gonna look like Martin when he fought Thomas Hitman Hearns. No, I'm not even gonna try it. Wow. No, not even gonna try it.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. If the money right, I might take the risk.
They gonna give it to your widow. How about that? That ain't even. No.
Honestly, if my wife and kids taken care of, you know what I'm saying, I might make that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Just have me a good memorial service. The child, 239 J joined the live. Appreciate you. I mean, I'm playing. You know, I ain't finna fight no damn gorilla.
That's that all money ain't good money there.
Man, So I wonder if they paid me, like if I ain't got to stay, and they say you just got to participate. You know they had them fights where it's like all you got to go is 3 rounds, and you get this amount of money.
Hey, as long as I can run them whole 3 rounds, play keep away. If I can play keep away, I do it.
Or if you can last a certain time frame. You know what I'm saying? Jurassic World, thank you for joining the live. Appreciate it. 5,200 likes. Thank y'all for that. Keep sending them hearts on TikTok. Appreciate it. But yeah, because you know they be having them fights like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain time limit, a certain amount of rounds.
Right.
You get the money. Now if it's one of them things, I might do it. I might do it. I might need to do some intense training. Harris, I might need to train before the fight.
Okay, you talking about intense training.
It's like Batman. You know, Batman get prep time. I need prep time. That's all.
Oh my God.
To train, get my speed up, my strength up, think of some strategies, probably have some things. They said no weapons, but they didn't say we couldn't set traps. They didn't say that.
The only strategy you need is to run.
I know I might get tired. But why I think them gorillas don't get tired? So I think running gonna work the whole time.
Man, they strong.
Oh my God! Listen, man. All right, but I'm just saying. I might do it. I don't know. Times is hard. That's some crazy things for some money now. I ain't been Christian my whole life.
Man, listen.
Man, let's see TikTok. Let's see what TikTok asking. TikTok and my text messages got people hitting me up in text messages, ask questions too to support the show. So we talked about fitness. We talked about 100 Man versus the gorilla. Oh, okay. Somebody asked, T-Horne, why are you so stupid on TikTok? So
let me see who asked that question.
This is a family member.
Yeah, y'all be wilding. Oh my God. The energy between you and your wife is just hilarious to me. I love it.
Me and my wife, we be doing some crazy stuff, man. Some crazy stuff. And that's what I love about this relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I get it, but we enjoy each other a lot. In crazy ways and fun ways and unorthodox ways, we enjoy each other a lot. But I guess it's family member asked because my family knows me for being a jokester, but I have never gone as far with the jokes as I have been going on TikTok lately. I feel like not an outlet to really share my stuff and everything. And even at work or in the schools like that, they don't see this side of me. I'm always so serious trying to get the work done and everything. But TikTok is a free outlet. And a lot of people have been commenting on my DJ video. That seems to be the favorite right now.
Yeah.
The reggae DJ really getting a lot of people attention and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, bro, it's that kind of DJ to act. So if you're interested in why they asked me, why am I so stupid on TikTok? It's funny because my coworker Harris is on here, and he probably can go in there and see the TikTok and be like, Horn is stupid. And
he would be right. He would be absolutely right.
I don't show that side of people out working there. There's a lot of sides of me I don't show. So, but if you're interested in seeing how stupid I am on TikTok, go ahead and follow me at T-Horne, T-H-O-R-N-E _DA_Uncool. You can follow me that way on all platforms, and you will see my shenanigans on TikTok. I promise it's not going to be all stupid stuff. I'm going to have some motivational stuff, some podcast stuff, some marriage stuff, some family stuff. It's just right now, it's a lot of stupidity on there. So
right now, he acting up. Straight acting up.
Forgive me. There's the one I posted today, and somebody said you're wrong. And I was sitting there thinking, in the post I was thinking, and I was like, the thing at the bottom say, when you want to go to heaven, but then you realize ain't no sexy time in heaven.
Oh gosh.
So in the background, the music is the Michael Jackson, tell the angels no, I don't want to leave my baby up. Yeah, I'm looking like, go to heaven or stay here, praise and worship, get some loving. Which one?
Oh my God.
Do I do? Okay. Mark Twain, what's up, man? So, I'm sorry. Y'all see me get excited. Mark Twain just joined my live, and I really love this. This Mark Twain, Michelle, is like as beneficial and one of the people, especially in my life, kind of like you are. Somebody who helped me through my struggle times and everything like that, and was really there. Mark Twain, that's like my favorite bro. So thank you, Mark Twain, for watching the live. You see, I'm still trying to do things and everything like that. So thank you for supporting me. Make sure you send some likes and everything. I appreciate it and everything. And if you got a question about anything, feel free to ask. I'm answering random questions. My producer in the back, if you know anybody's asking any questions, go ahead and put them on the screen. So I'm willing to answer the questions right now. Also, my TikTok, asking some questions. Let me check my text and see. Oh, God dang. Okay. Everybody keep asking about this music. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't know y'all messed with me on the music scene like that. I really did not. Because I'm like getting texts and people are asking, when you gonna do music? When you gonna do music?
I know, T-Horne.
What?
I know that we were going to talk about the latest addition to the Jaguars last time.
Travis Hunter.
Yes. What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna ask questions about the music too. I have something to say about that, but I'm gonna get to Travis Hunter right now. You're right.
Okay.
So. You already know I'm gonna say some bull crap.
I see it coming. I just see it coming.
I'm excited.
I am too.
Excited for Travis Hunter to be part of Jacksonville Jaguars. But one man don't make no show.
Right.
That's
a lot of pressure.
Because he's number 2 draft pick, you know what I'm saying? He signed the Lil Wayne little athletic company. It's not little. I mean, Lil Wayne, it's a big deal. But you know what I mean?
Right.
Athletic company and, all that stuff. Man, he's a great player. And he's one of the few players who can play 2 positions on defense and offense at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, so, there's a lot to that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Jaguars need a lot of help. I love the team. I swear I do. But there's been an ongoing joke between me and my dad. My dad is a diehard Jaguars fan. I mean, every time football season come on, he stop everything, throw his Jaguars jersey, be at the games, this and that, and everything.
Oh,
He a devout fan. But then here come his son with the bull crap, and it's like, Daddy, this year we're going to the Super Bowl. This year we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going this year. And I'm still waiting for this year to come.
Oh, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The closest we got was when Jalen Ramsey and all them was on the team. You know what I'm saying? We had one game. We had to beat the Patriots to go to Super Bowl. And we lost. I forgot what year that was, but that's the closest we got. And I actually was excited that year. I was. Thanks to Levi Long Success Association from Washington. Appreciate it. I was excited that year. And also, who else? On TikTok, we got Digits Bless 7. Thank you for watching and joining. Appreciate it. Make sure you send them hearts and follow me on TikTok. But I was excited that year. But I don't know, man. It's a lot of expectation of Travis Hunter. Because even when we got the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, about him, it's like every year the Jaguars get somebody and we're like, we excited. Oh, we got this person, blah, 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 blah. We don't need, the Jaguars need to draft a whole team. That's
right. I was just going to say, we need more than just 1 or 2 key players, like literally. I mean, because one star player can't carry the whole team.
Right. I believe Travis Hunter is going to thank you, Latrella Davis, for watching the show. Appreciate it. I believe he's going to do well. Thank you for Bandicoot Man on TikTok. There's a lot of people joining and watching that. I appreciate y'all. So send them hearts. Make sure y'all share the podcast on y'all Facebook, y'all YouTube, y'all TikTok, y'all Instagram, all that good stuff. More publicity. You're getting this thing out there, especially when we start the new show in August. So be ready for that. I'm sorry. I'm looking in the comments and I got this bull crap question just sent to me. And I don't even want to. Don't even put it on the screen, Angie. You put it on the screen. I swear.
Oh, wow.
Question on the screen because it was from Cassandra and she don't have
Damn, Cassandra.
So question, dinner, what you cooking?
Oh.
True. With me, you'll be lucky to get some ramen noodles.
No.
I don't cook. She know I hate cooking. That's why she put on labs at the end. I actually did a TikTok today where there was like, let them cook. Let them cook. I said let them cook. Then the video of me cooking some ramen noodles, getting right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Not the jailhouse version.
Hey man, that's the best you're gonna get. No, let me take it back. I can cook. I actually can cook very well. I just hate it. I hate it with a passion. So I cook on holidays, special events, this and that and everything.
Okay. So where the man boobs come from then? I mean, it ain't no...
I'll be going back to this. See, you believe it? I was trying to skate past that. You brought it up. Harris brought it up. Listen, all right. Now I gotta work on the man boobs. And now the whole world knows I'm dealing with man boobitis. And I don't like it.
You said they be gone in 2 weeks.
And look, that's constant working out. Like, for real, man. Listen, I'm in a decent shape, but this like, oh man, I had put a post on Facebook the other day, and I had my coworker laughing. I was like, I woke up, and I walk around the house with my shirt off, and I looked in the mirror, and my nipples were sticking out farther than my stomach. I gotta do some.
I'm so done. I'm so done.
I said, I got to start working out again.
Man, I'm done. I'm done. You know what? You know it's bad when you get hips. Dudes ain't got no business with hips, okay?
Oh God, y'all got me being too personal on this podcast. Y'all want to know this part about me. Y'all supposed to see this face and just be like, okay, T-Horne, smile, blah blah blah. I getting too personal now. Okay.
Okay, reel it back in.
Hey, too far gone now. You brought it up. It's your fault. This is your fault at this point. Oh my God. Cashy, thank you for joining. Tylen, my son watching. Thank you for joining, son. Appreciate it. Who else? They got a lot of people joining this podcast. A lot of people joining. They sending roses and stuff now too. Okay, so look, ain't that boring? What's her name? Let me find her on here. Who was talking about that trash on something? That's not boring. Cause now I'm gonna follow her and be her friend. I'm gonna make sure she watch every podcast now.
Oh.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Oh my God. Do this thing when you gonna lie too long. Hold on. You gotta do extra stuff. I gotta put puzzle pieces in place to keep my live going. What kind of crap is this? Okay, be back. All right.
TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah. It's hard doing TikTok and this at the same time. I'm trying to pay attention to both of them. But I mean, it's beneficial. People are watching, get to know about the podcast, so it's all good. All right. What else? We got 8. No, actually, we got about 3 minutes left in the show. So Michelle, I'm putting it on you. You got the last question. Anything? And yeah, the pressure's on you, Mama. Anything? Any question you want to ask right now? Anything?
Okay. I always hear you talk about married life and how you married your best friend and all of that. I remember back when you were still single. Did you ever see yourself getting married back then? Because you and Cassandra, I think you said that y'all were already friends and everything. Y'all got married. Like, at what point did you realize that she was the one?
That's the question. Is it me once I get married or realize Cassandra was the one? All right, that's a good question. I can end it on that. Let's talk about Cassandra, so it's all good. So if you must know the story, me and Cassandra had actually been friends for years. We actually became friends. We both worked at Foot Locker right before my son Tylen was born. So Tylen's 13 now, so me and Cassandra officially known each other for 14 years. We were kind of back and forth and stuff like that because in between relationships, we would talk, date, and like that and everything, but it never got serious because back then I was a really super Christian religious boy, and she was this girl that, you know, was on the party scene and stuff like that. So we were two opposites that didn't mix. So when I went to talk to her the first time, she was like, nah, you too churchy and I'm too wild and they ain't gonna work out. So then a couple years later, it switched up and she wanted to talk to me, but I was involved with somebody else and this and that. And it seemed like no matter when we met up, one of us always had something going on. This and that. This went on for like 12 years. 12 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And Cassandra, the reason I ended up with her is because, first of all, Cassandra knows everything about me. There's nothing I've hid from Cassandra ever. And I've done some crazy stuff to make some people look at me and be like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Especially when it came to, not to get too deep into it, relationships, sexual stuff, dealing with issues and this, like dealing with past traumas and stuff like that and everything. Cassandra knows it all. Even right now, Cassandra knows it all. The thing is, the one thing that Cassandra had over any female that I was with, I could leave Cassandra alone. But if I came back, she was always there, ready to support me, ready to have my back. I could make 1,000 mistakes, have 1,000 flaws. She accepted the flaws and differences I had, and instead of judging me for them, came and added to it, and not added to the negative stuff, but like say, hey, these are your negatives. I'm gonna accept these, and I'm gonna build off of these and stuff like that.
I like that.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And she's really being a friend. Look, now the questions want to come. Now the questions flowing from TikTok. Now we about to end the show. But it was one time. Oh, let me clear this up real quick. It was one night where I realized all this. I looked Cassandra in her eyes. In that moment, I asked her to marry me. And that was it. So I might ain't nobody in there, ain't gonna be nobody better than you. And that's what it is. And to this day, that's where we at. But we got to end the show. You see the credits coming up. This has been Conversation with T-Horne. It didn't go like it was supposed to go, but it was still a great night.
It was fun.
My co-host, She Green. We out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And as usual, remember to be blessed and be uncool.
Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me. Or better yet, mind your business and stop minding mine.
Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, my name coming out must taste good cause you keep it in your mouth. Got something else for you if you go down south. I'm just playing. What the heck you talking about, huh? Why you worry about who I wanna date, huh? Why on the main course on your plate, huh? Why everything concerning to me gotta turn to be argument or debate, huh? Is he a Christian religion? Has he forsaken? He just was dating her. How many women he dating? Had another kid? That nigga don't know when to stop. I heard he smoking, getting high. Boy, that fell from the top. See what I learned. This your concern. It's all about me. Y'all gossiping made me look at y'all like female dolls in heat. But let's make something concrete. I'm seasoned, yes indeed. Y'all must like the recipe cause y'all all on my meat. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, haters try to diss me, they love me but they dismiss me. Play hard but act this sissy. They lies be so convincing and exes get jealous quickly. They won't admit that they miss me. They hate that I moved on, so use my children against me just to keep up the top. People peep on my wall just to keep tabs on my flaws, just to keep me involved. Doing everything they ask me, but that ain't enough. I'm on everybody's tongue and everybody on my jump. His rap career won't take off. That nigga ain't hard, he really soft. Try to see his page, but I'm blocked. He was living for Jesus, then he stopped. Can't get girls just to knock him off. He lies, the truth ain't what he taught. I be so close to popping off, but then I realize I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh,
My whole life, I lived it based off of other people's opinions. They judge what I do, what I say, how I think, and I judge my whole life based off their interpretations. But now I got to the point where I realize my life is my own. I'm the only one that can live it. So, if you got an opinion, keep it to yourself. Come and live how I see fit.
I'm the topic of conversations. Yeah, I'm in rotation. Gossip about. Keep my name out their mouth. Oh.